Hi everyone. Well, I got my email today from Daphne's Diary, and I'm using my regular camera, so you should be able to see this. I wrote and said the same question. I've purchased many of your magazines and love them. Am I able to scan copies of images from these magazines for my own use? These will not be resold in any way. Can I cut up the original magazine images and use in my art journal for my own use? Thanks for your help, Deborah Packwood. So then I got a reply, which I removed her name. Dear Deborah, thank you for asking us. Of course you may use our magazine for your own creative, non-commercial use. So now I have the go-ahead. And I think all magazines are different. Like, I don't know what Flow magazine is like, but I don't think I have even one Flow magazine. I don't think so. I don't think I've ever had one. But anyways, that's taken care of. I feel 100% better having this in my hands because it's given me the okay. I'm not doing anything wrong on YouTube by showing you or anything like that. So I feel really good about that. So I'm just pulling out some things that I've been doing. I don't know if, well, you probably all know how to cut rubber stamps. So I spent some time working with my camera, my old camcorder. Last night I cleaned the lens. I'm still not sure if that's like I would like it to be in focus right about there, so I'm just going to back out a wee bit. See, a lot of new DSLR cameras, which is what I bought. It's not here yet, but it's going back. They have a time limit on videos, like 29 minutes. Oh my gosh. I mean, my videos are sometimes lots longer than that. How would I know when it stops if I'm not watching the monitor all the time, like, you know, the viewfinder all the time? I would never know. And I would be just carrying on and it would be lost footage. I just love my camcorder. I have a Sony Handycam. I've had it for probably 10 years. I cleaned the lens as best I could today. I'm giving it another try. Yeah, that camera's going back. It's too bad that they don't put the limitations on the camera for videos when you're looking to buy. I had to actually download their manual, and that's where I read it. So if you're looking for a camera for doing YouTube videos or for whatever reason, download their free manual first and read through that, because I would have never known. I guess I would have found out, but I'm not even going to open the box. It's going straight back to Best Buy, and that's that. I saved myself $600 if this works. Fingers crossed that it does. So I've done these, which are these. It might be shiny, and it probably is. I'm getting a new light. I'm hoping that that's going to eliminate all this business. Maybe it won't, maybe it will, I don't know. It's a ring light. I don't know if you've heard of them. They're more for makeup artists and that kind of thing, but hopefully I can get it to work so that it shines down on my table. We'll see. That will be another test. That'll come in a couple of days, so I'll let you know. I wasn't looking at this image, duh, to see how the stamps should have been cut. So I made one mistake. There is this one and this one. These two should have been, as you see, together like that. Like it's this one. Excuse me. And I split them. But I think that that's a happy accident because I have more options this way. So these are done, and I'm just going to set them on here. And if you've never put what's that stuff called, this mounting foam on just plain rubber stamps that you get with no backing, I'm going to show you how. I had bought a few sheets of it, and it doesn't come cheap. Rather than go through all of this, in some ways it probably would have been easier for me to have ordered it done. But I'm just going to grab a sheet of that. And I can't remember where I bought these easy mount mounting foam things from, but look at the price. Yeah. $7.98 for one sheet. So what I did with this, because it's a whole sheet, is I just turned it over, and I'm going to pull the back off. And hopefully get this on as straight as I can. And because it's a little bit smaller, it's a good thing. And then I'm just pressing it down. And then I like to bring it over and kind of do this. I'm pushing down to make sure that everything is stuck good. And the extra bits, those will all be cut off. Make sure you get your bubbles out. You can see them actually. I didn't have that problem with my last one. I'm just looking with the light just to make sure. But all the bubbles will come out anyways because you're cutting this. And I found the best scissors to use to cut this are the Tim Holtz scissors. And these little, I don't know if you can see this, these little edges on all the way around like a border. I saved a couple of those strips because I think I can use those, stamping those in my journal. So there's some good things about this. So I just went around and I cut everything off. Sorry if my lighting isn't that great, but hopefully it's going to get better. And hopefully I'm not grainy. I hope that my lens cleaning was good. But I will see all of that in the editing. And I've got my fingers crossed, really. So I'm just cutting all of the edges off. Being careful, because some of these are really close to that edge. And you don't want to damage the stamp. So I'm just doing that first. And I won't make you watch me do the whole, like all of this. I'll just, for beginners, you know, like they may have never done this. I just thought I would film it. I don't have to cut that off right now. So all I'm going to do is maybe bring you in just a wee bit closer. I don't have to zoom in so far now. I brought my camera down, so hopefully that's going to be a big help. I'm going to cut out. So I'm going to go as close as I can to that. And then we're going to test it and see when they're big, when it's a big thing like this, it's kind of hard to maneuver because you're working with such a big piece of rubber. Okay, so I got that, but it's not that great of a cut. So I'm just going to take some of the corners off because I really don't want that. I could probably get a little closer here. I don't know. I haven't done these in a long time. So I'm going to grab a block and we're going to test it out. Hopefully the block I picked is big enough. Well, just big enough. So you peel off the backing, and this is what is your sticker. This is what sticks. So I'm just going to stick it on there. Grab myself a piece of paper to, I've got lots of odds and sods of paper here. Let's just see how this stamps. Of course I usually stamp in black, but sometimes no. I think I'll do it this way. That way I can really see what's inking up. Yeah, it looks good. And I like to give it a huff, like sometimes. And I'm just pushing as hard as I can. And let's see. Well, that's not bad. I kind of like that. So, yeah, that's how you put on this mounting foam. Easy Mount, it's called. So I hope that helps, and I hope all my videos are going to be better now. Fingers crossed. Talk to you later. Bye now.